Welcome back from that short break. You're still watching New Vision TV News. We broadcast from the New Vision newsroom. We now take a look at the news in business.
In business today, the Taxpayers Appreciation Month this week will climax with the Taxpayers Appreciation Week at Kololo Airstrip, which is an action-packed week of different activities. Over 1,000 taxpayers, especially the SMEs and partners, will be given a platform to showcase their different goods and services, closing with Taxpayers Appreciation Day, where compliant taxpayers will be rewarded, cutting across the large, medium and small taxpayers. We spoke to Vincent Seruma, the Assistant Commissioner, Public and Corporate Affairs in the Office of the Commissioner General, on why the focus is on SMEs and sheds more light on the bomba ya business.
When it comes to the date of the 25th to the 27th of September, then we'll have the grand event of the Taxpayers Appreciation Week.
Is it the one that is happening at Kololo?
At Kololo Independence Grounds in Kampala. We have invited, because you can't invite everybody. You must have some criteria. So the criteria now is for those who are most compliant, the top 1,000 SMEs, who represent, they represent the rest of us. Okay? Because they are chosen across the country. They are chosen across different sectors. They are representing 21 sectors of the economy. 21. They are schools, they are hospitals, they are clinics, they are HR recruiting firms, they are manufacturers, they are people who are in tourism. So they represent everybody.
Every taxpayer
counts. 21 sectors. But not only that. So we have invited them to come and exhibit at Kololo at no cost, because we want to give them opportunity. In those 3 days, we have organized a series of activities. Number one, there's an activity what we called Bomba ya Business.
Yes, I was coming to that. What is it?
Now, Bomba ya Business is a business summit for those 3 days. We know that a bomba is a pump, which is used to pump pressure in a tire. And when you pump pressure in a tire, if it's a ball, you can play football. If it's a car or a bicycle, it can move faster. Philosophically, we want to pump ideas, we want to pump knowledge, we want to pump training, we want to pump opportunities, we want to pump networks into the businesses such that they can move faster and better. We will have an opportunity to educate, to train, to equip the businesses. And other people of the public who are not necessarily the other exhibitors are welcome. So every taxpayer counts.
Well, we also appreciate that you are appreciating us who are paying taxes.
Yes.
What are you doing for those who are not complying?
Those who are not compliant, they're missing out on endorsement by URA, they're missing out on the networks which are going to happen. Because you may be an SME, you're doing this business, but we're also going to provide other service providers or people whom you can partner with in the business. So you're also missing out on that networking with the other people, because that's where you can build the relations. You may have wanted to do business with one entity and you've never found such an opportunity. I can tell you, now you have the opportunity to network and also benefit, but also to promote your brand.
Right. Thank you so much, Vincent.
Thank you too.
Thank you, Lynn. We now move on to our Daily Pearl of Africa series. Today we look at the bats in Uganda. Now, some people associate bats with evil since they commonly move at night and their sound is indeed irritating. However, did you know that this mammal would help a farmer with reducing on pests on the farm and also act as a fertilizer? Let's take a look.
These nocturnal mammals are concentrated in Imbara district. They are known to move in the night since their sight cannot enable them roam around during the day. Their forelimbs, adopted as wings, help them have a naturally sustained flight. This also gives them balance when attached to an object to stand upside down. The smallest bird weighs 2 kilograms. There are also large birds known as the flying foxes, and there are giant golden-crowned flying foxes which can weigh over 2 kilograms and have a wingspan of 1.7 meters. Even though They have wings, they are not birds. They provide humans with some benefits, though it is said to be at a cost of threats. Bat dung has been mined as guano from caves and used as fertilizers in farms. Bats consume insect pests, reducing the need for pesticides. In Uganda, they act as tourist attractions. They are found in Mbarara town.
For more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website, which is newvision.co.ug/Pearl of Africa. Our newspaper, the Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures, so grab your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa stories. Now, in our special report today, Stephen Ayeny, a Ugandan filmmaker, has hopes of making it to the Oscars after the release of his movie, Kony Order from Above. In our special report, we explore how this will work out.
To make another big movie.
Stephen Anyeny's movie, Kony Order from Above, is set to be submitted for the Oscar Awards before October. The movie will become the first Ugandan movie to be submitted to the Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Science to be considered for the Best International Film category at the Oscars. For any movie fans, having a local movie mentioned in the same sentence as the Oscar Awards, also known as the Academy Awards, can be thrilling.
The Spirit of God tell me that I will rule the country Uganda with the spirit of 10 Commandments.
Oscars are awards given annually by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences based in the US for artistic and technical merit in the film industry. It is any filmmaker or actor's dream to win an Oscar. The only time a Ugandan has come close to getting the much-coveted Oscars was last year when Ugandan-born British actor Daniel Kaluuya was nominated in the Best Actor in a Leading Role category for his performance in the 2017 movie Get Out. Or maybe a mention in American actor Forrest Whitaker's victory after winning the Best Actors Award in 2007 for his portrayal of former Ugandan President Idi Amin in the 2006 drama film Last King of Scotland.
You are British.
I'm Scottish.
Scottish? Why didn't you say so?
This is the sort of man a president needs around him.
You want me to be your physician?
I want to introduce you to my wife.
Ugandan film Kony Order from Above prospects to reach the Oscars started with the selection by the Uganda Academy Selections Committee, a local selection committee approved by AMPS for submission to the Oscars. Ugandan movies had never been submitted for the Oscars in its 91 years of existence. The next edition is scheduled for February the 9th, 2020 in the US. Watching the trailer of Kony Order from Above, a film by Stephen Ayeny, which is to be premiered next Friday at Centenary Park in Kampala and screened for a whole week from September 20th to 26th, the story is eye-catching. Ayeny, a towering, dark-skinned lad, smilingly shared that this film is a love story. One cannot connect love with Joseph Kony, the leader of the Lord's Resistance Army who waged a guerrilla war from the mid-1980s that left over 100,000 people dead and 60,000 children abducted. But yeah, we wait to see how this plays out at the premiere. Ayeny adds that the film is set during the war in northern Uganda. The movie story follows a love affair between Oti, played by Ayeny himself, and Aguti, played by Elizabeth Akulo during the war in northern Uganda. Oti is abducted by Kony's rebels and separated from his lover. While in captivity, Oti keeps in touch with his lover by writing her letters, assuring her he would return one day and marry her. Koiny finds out there were some letters leaving the camp. He asks his rebels to raid the area where the letters were delivered and abduct everyone so that they get to know who is associated with Oti.
Dear Aguri, this marks the 720 letters I am writing to you. I believe you have grown into a beautiful woman with that Malika smile of yours. Sometimes I wish we were both abducted that night.
To Oti's utter horror, Aguti ends up as one of those abducted and brought to the bush. Days later, Koiny falls in love with Aguti and asks Oti to be her guard. Oti's misery is compounded as he becomes witness to Koiny's making love to her whenever he wanted. What happened next? Go watch the screening next week. Many films about Koiny and the war in northern Uganda have been made, but this must have been a unique storyline for the Uganda Academy Selection Committee. The film is now in line alongside thousands of non-English language films from around the world before AMP airs to be considered for Best International Film category at the Oscars. But who is Stephen Ayenyi? Education and filmmaking, Ayenyi attended St. Chiziton Nursery School in Lira, VH Public School for Primary Living Examination in 1999. Lira Integrated Secondary School and Eagles Nest Secondary School in Kampala and Citizens College for A-Level in 2005. He later attended the Uganda Film and Television Institute where he attained a diploma in radio and television. He realized he had an eye for photography while in Primary 5 at VH Public School. Ayenyi's works include a feature film, Plan B, in 2013, The Ring, 2014, Sugar Coated, 2015, and acted as General Julius Oketa in the 2018 adventure biopic 27 Guns.
That is it we had for you today. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website, which is newvision.co.ug/video. You can also follow us on social media. Facebook is The New Vision, Twitter is @NewVisionWire, Instagram is @NewVisionWire, and our YouTube channel is New Vision TV. Catch up with me on my Twitter handle. I am Ruth the Voice. We end with a fact file.